Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to show you 7 exercises you can do on your balance board for your upper body. So go ahead and make sure you're all ready to go. Get your balance board out. Now, first of all, you can do all of these with the whole variety of different foot positions. So if you want to make it more challenging or less challenging, all you have to do is change up the foot position and you can make that more or less challenging. So go ahead and start with a simple, wide stance though, and you can always change it up from there. And we're going to begin with just warming up your shoulders. Bring your fingertips to your collarbones and then bring your elbows up and around in a nice full circle.
Nice. So if you're on the balance board already, all right, try to keep it in the middle. For some of these, we'll want you to go from edge to edge. But right now, we're just really trying to stay nice and tall, nice and balanced, and move our upper body independently of the rest of us, all right? And go the other way here. So circling our shoulders forward.
Yeah, it's okay to drop your knees just a little bit. You can kind of move your body weight up and down as you move. Breathe nice and easy. Open up your lungs. We're going to do a lot of shoulder movements, so we want to get your shoulder joints nice and warm, nice and open here. Alright, that's good. Go ahead and shake it out and release.
Yeah, you can always step off your board and shake it out too. Alright, even with those little knee bends, alright, you'll start to feel those leg muscles fatiguing.
Okay, so next one is the shoulder press. So go ahead and stand on your balance board and bring your hands up just like you're lifting something. And lift it up and then down. And again, it's okay to bend your knees a little bit if you want here. Up and then down.
And if you don't have this full range of motion, it's okay to do it more of a push-up angle, so straight forwards and backwards, all right? Or sort of at a, an oblique angle, coming up at a diagonal. And notice that your arms coming back as well, all right? Don't just focus on the push. Really notice those shoulder blades coming together, all right? And slowing down can give a really good balance workout, or really train those muscles to do what you want them.
Yeah, and of course you can always add a little something to your hands if you want to make it more challenging, or simply change up your foot position, but we're still warming up, so take it easy. Nice and full range. Little by little, you might be able to bring your hands more vertical, but it's totally fine to start off more horizontal. Good.
Finding that center of the board.
Yep. Pretty soon your body will just pick up the reflexes naturally. You won't even think about it. Your body will be constantly adjusting. Nice work. Go ahead and shake it out, release.
All right. So now just some simple arm movements, okay, forwards and backwards, all right? So forward, all right, coming straight up over your head, all right, or as far as they go. Back down, kind of a slight bend in your knees. You can come up, stand tall, bring it back down and lower. Okay, so once we've got that forward motion, all right, we can start to add a backwards motion as well. So focusing on bringing our arms really far behind us as well. Sort of squatting ski position.
Yeah, you kind of imagine those ski jumpers when they go flying off, big jump and they're flying through the air. You can imagine that. And just like them, you want to have good balance and you want to stick the landing. Alright.
Gymnast here.
Yeah, finish with style. Okay, good work. Release.
So now a little coordination. So it's backwards, forwards. All right, one arm forward, one arm backwards. A little bit of a twist now in your middle of your back here.
Yeah, you can really get to that hard to reach area in your middle back. Experiment with different speeds, and you can also try it less controlled, more of a swing, and create a little more of a rhythmic movement. Just big exaggerated arm swings. Letting the shoulders rest a little and swing. You can bend the knees, you can twist your hips just slightly, so let your whole body work together here.
And your head and your gaze can be fixed. You can be looking straight ahead, or just sort of naturally looking from side to side, possibly towards your back hand.
Now if you want to challenge, bring your hands all the way up and actually you can clap. And it's a little bit of a brain teaser. So your hands are swinging opposite each other and they just keep going higher until they meet at the top. And for a really extreme brain teaser, do it all the way around without stopping. Now this is hard even without the balance board, okay? So don't feel bad if it's hard to do it the other way. So if you get mixed up, you start by just alternating nice and low, and it just goes higher, higher, until it goes all the way around the world. And your hands high-five each other, they intersect. Your hands are gonna wanna swim like a freestyle. That's not what this is though. It's a very different movement. And your shoulders might be getting a little tired, so give them a rest if you need it.
Feet and feet as well. So we start to come to the side now. All right, so just use your arms just by themselves. All right, up and down. All right, or you can start to add the knee bend as well. All right, might feel a little bit like an albatross.
Wings. Yeah, if your shoulders need a break anytime, just let them take a break. Just opt out of a couple of movements, give them a rest. This might be more movements than your shoulders are used to.
Same with your legs too. Or you can keep doing these upper body movements with your legs straight. All right, you're really going to work more on the core. All right, and a little less on the legs. So it's okay to stand nice and tall. All right, just letting your arms move independently, freely, on their own, while you keep your good balance.
Yeah, and do experiment if you're getting used to it. Experiment with a different foot position. And if you do want to challenge your legs more, all you have to do is just bend, and you can do the same thing in a slight squat. So that'll just target a different area. So really these exercises are perennial because you can do something very similar, but make a slight adjustment, and all of a sudden it's brand new.
So shake it out here. All right, our next few are going to be a little bit more twisting. All right, so we'll call this the cactus pose. So find a good position on the board again. All right, arms are just going to come up like a cactus. Right, you can have them in fists or open hands or in front of you if your arms don't have that range of motion. And we're just twisting side to side. All right, so keeping that nice tall posture, figuring out a range of motion, a speed that works for you.
Yep, and a couple variations. You can keep the eyes and the head fixed, looking at one point. That's going to make your balance a little easier. Or you can let your head and your chest move together. Okay, and so that your upper body moves as one. And then a final variation, your head and chest can move, but your eyes can stay fixed. So your eyes are actually moving from left to right. So add layers of difficulty little by little. Okay, don't make it too challenging all at once. But if you start to get comfortable with it, we do want to make you try to get a little uncomfortable. We want to challenge you a little bit. That's going to help your balance more than anything. Alright, so your spine should be feeling nice and warm.
Good. Shake it out if you need. Relax those feet for a minute.
Yeah, just getting off the boat, get your land legs back.
Yeah, in shoes even, you know, the muscles in my feet feel like they're really working.
Yeah.
All right, so make sure to shake things out so you don't overdo one muscle group.
Alright, so next one is side bending. So go ahead and get back on your balance board. You can start with the hands either on your hips or to your side and just lightly bend from side to side.
Really go slow with this. Try to keep your balance. Right? Notice that board. Right? Are you leaning on the edge every time? Or are you able to stay right in the middle, right, off the floor? Don't overdo it. If you need to tilt, let the board dip. Just go with it naturally. Don't fight it too much right now.
And the last thing is your head. And you may opt out of moving your head too much, because the more you move your head, the more challenging this becomes, the more the other vestibular systems get involved. So you want to be, really be careful not to overdo it with your head. Just start with your sides. Little by little, you might stretch your neck a little bit.
And notice if you're really pushing your hips out, all right, or more upper body work is trying to keep your hips together and then just lean with the upper body, feeling those vertebrae in the middle and upper back. All right, just gently overlapping each other from side to side. And if you want to get your arms involved, you can start to bring one overhead. All right, again, be careful with your head tilting too much. All right, if you're starting to get dizzy, step off, take a break. All right, but now you can really start to feel that side of your body expanding, opening up those spaces between your ribs.
Yeah, and you might start off by just pressing the brakes. You can literally just lean all the way into the edge of the balance board and completely stop yourself. That may be the first step. And then little by little, you'll be able to do this while maintaining the center of your balance. So it's totally fine to start off with just pressing down, holding the brakes, and getting used to it first.
Nice. All right, so our last one is going to sort of tie all these together. We call this pulling down the wallpaper, all right, or ripping down the curtains, all right. So we're reaching up high, a little twist, a little rotation, high to low, twisting and sinking.
So it just depends what mood you're in. If you're turning wallpaper or if you're turning the curtains off. Pull it down. Reach, grab, use your hands, and you can bend your knees a little.
Really challenge yourself. See if you can stay on the middle of that board.
Yeah, your eyes can track that movement as well. And you might even breathe with it. So I'd like to inhale coming up, exhale coming down. Add the breath. Good. We'll take a couple more times. And doing this with a different foot position will make it feel brand new. If you're already getting used to it, it's very easy to make it challenging again. Just change your foot position to one of those different ones that we showed you at the beginning. Alright, last one. Good. Alright, so your walls should be all clear now. And hopefully your shoulders, your body, your balance are feeling sharp and feeling a whole lot better. So these are 7 movements you can do with your balance board. And again, all you have to do to make it more challenging or less challenging, switch up the foot position and try it over and over in different foot positions. And pretty soon you're going to be a master of balance.
Absolutely. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.